Simon Belmont's in-game render. Nintendo revealed the Konami edition through a cute Castlevania, Luigi's Mansion crossover video. Belmont shows up just in time to see poor Luigi slashed by a demon. And, thus, he lashes out. In addition to his classic whip attack, Belmont will also use holy water, axes, and his throwable cross. The Dracula's castle stage will include various monsters showing up to pester fighters, particularly Dracula. Richter appears as Simon's Echo Fighter variant. Richter, seen here standing next to Alucard, who will appear as a helpful assist trophy. If you thought Nintendo's upcoming mascot battler game Super Smash Bros. Ultimate couldn't get any bigger, its creators had a Konami-tinged surprise on Wednesday: Castlevania's Simon Belmont as a brand new playable Smash fighter. Belmont was arguably the biggest announcement to come in the latest news-filled Nintendo Direct video series. Smash director Masahiro Sakurai confirmed that the character's classic whip gives him the longest standard melee attack ever seen in the series, at the cost of speed, and that it can be freely waved around, just like in the SNES classic Super Castlevania IV. His other attacks take advantage of classic magical items, like the axe, complete with its thrown arc, ground-burning holy water, and straight-thrown blue cross. He'll be joined by Symphony of the Night hero Richter Belmont, who will appear as an Echo Fighter, Smash's term for an aesthetic reskin with various light move variations. Both characters will be able to fight in a new Dracula's castle stage, which will include cameos from monsters like a werewolf and Dracula that pester fighters when they randomly appear. The series' famed Alucard will appear as an assist trophy, as well, to be used in combat as a temporary helper. Wow, Nintendo isn't messing around when adding fan service characters to this game. As a slower, larger fighter, Rool's belly bounce reflect will be useful to help him counter when he's too slow to dodge certain moves. His cannonball launching gun returns, as well. Not looking good for Mewtwo. A moment from Rool's flashy reveal video. The video concluded with a "one more thing" video reveal of another new main character, as well, Donkey Kong Country's King K Rool. His moveset didn't receive as detailed of a reveal, however, but Rool's revealed attacks include a cannonball gun, a tummy bounce, and a throwable king's hat. Craziest of all, Sakurai says Nintendo is not done adding main characters, and he did not offer an estimate of how big this cast will get, nor how many of the additional characters will appear as Echoes. 2 more Echo Fighters were announced, as well: Dark Samus from the Metroid Prime series, who can replace normal Samus, and Chrom from Fire Emblem. The game's main menu. Online modes were not detailed today, nor was anything from that mysteriously blurred green box. We assume that's some sort of single-player campaign, like in prior games, but we're still waiting for confirmation. Gosh, that is a lot of confirmed stages. Today's brand new stage, New Donk City Hall from Super Mario Odyssey. Platforms move and change, and various Donk citizens, particularly the musical band, show up to assist. Hooray! Now any stage's hazards, particularly destructive bosses, can be disabled while still leaving moving and disappearing platforms toggled, should players want something a little wilder than the plain battlefield stage for competitive play. Many classic stages will be touched up, but for some reason, they're leaving the game's N64 stages as is. Hope you like pixels and smeary textures in your wispy woods. A better look at the new Echo characters. The video confirmed some, but not all, of the modes coming to the game. A variety of tournament-friendly combat modes will be available, including Squad Strike, which lets players choose a few characters before starting a fight and whittling each side's 3 or 5 strong roster down. It's not quite a Marvel vs. Capcom-like Team Frenzy, as team swaps won't be available mid-combat, but it's a great option for a game with such an enormous character roster. And a new Smashdown mode will automatically remove characters as available options every time they are used, so when a group of 2 to 4 players gets into an extended session, they'll all be forced to re-pick fighters after every match. Sakurai goes so far as to suggest swiping certain prized characters early in this mode to antagonize your friends. Apparently, one major mode was left off the reveal table today. A flash of the game's main menu screens included a massively blurred section where you might expect a campaign or single-player mode to appear, and Sakurai made clear that this blurred mode would be revealed at a later date. The screens also hint to online modes, which have also not yet been detailed. "We must be crazy," Sakurai said when confirming that the game's Combat Arena count had grown to 103 as of press time. Those stages will have more than 800 songs that, like in prior games, players can pick and choose from before going into battle. But should you wish to simply jam to the songs while on the go, Nintendo unveiled a new Switch Party Trick, a handheld music mode that continues playing system audio even when the screen is turned off. Should you wish to toss your Switch into a bag like an old iPod, you'll be able to keep rocking to its tunes, so long as you plug headphones in. And, yes, that 800-plus song count includes a whopping 34 songs from the Castlevania series. Great news for fans of that series' acclaimed soundtracks. It remains to be seen how many of those are re-recorded, orchestral versions, which Smash games get a lot of, as opposed to direct rips from other entries. Today's news follows leaks from months ago hinting to Belmont as part of the roster, but those leaks didn't predict K Rool's appearance, and they have yet to reveal Nintendo's hand for other characters. Thus, we may still have a few surprises in store ahead of the game's December 7th launch on Nintendo Switch. Listing image by Nintendo.